From precision crown reduction 40 meters in the air, to powerful sawmills turning raw logs into perfect boards, this is real-world woodworking at its most intense. Watch pros control tree falls, heavy machines rip through timber, and splitters crush massive rounds into firewood. Power, skills, and smart engineering. Welcome to the world of serious timber processing. This operation centers on crown reduction, followed by the final felling of a mature poplar tree, standing close to 40 meters tall. The focus is on gradually removing the upper canopy and then bringing down the main trunk in a controlled and deliberate manner. Because the crown work is carried out without a retention system, the task places a premium on experience, confidence, and precise control of every movement in the tree. From the outset, the arborist works high in the canopy, where visibility, balance, and awareness of the tree's behavior become just as important as the tools themselves. The upper crown is progressively reduced, easing the tree's overall weight and lowering wind resistance, which helps stabilize the structure as the work continues. Branches are allowed to descend naturally to the ground, where space and surroundings have already been assessed to ensure safe landing areas. Throughout the process, timing, communication, and calm decision-making play a decisive role. A powerful professional chainsaw, such as the Stihl MS440, is used, valued for its ability to deliver consistent performance in demanding, high-elevation conditions. As the operation advances, the poplar silhouette changes. The leafy crown disappears, leaving a tall, clean stem that is ready for the concluding stage. The final felling of the main stem is not rushed. It is the culmination of observation, planning, and evaluation of the tree's natural tendencies and the characteristics of its environment. Once the direction of the fall has been determined and all safety considerations addressed, the final action is carried out with confidence, allowing the trunk to descend in a controlled, predictable manner. In the end, this operation is less about power and more about professionalism. It showcases the combination of technical ability, physical endurance, risk awareness, and respect for nature that defines high-level arboricultural work on large trees. The operation begins with a deliberate evaluation of the tree and its surroundings, taking into account nearby structures, terrain, and natural lean. This assessment helps determine the safest and most predictable direction for the tree to fall, reducing unnecessary risk and ensuring the work unfolds in a controlled environment. Once the fall line is confirmed, attention shifts to preparing the tree for its final descent. A directional notch, often called a face cut, is made on the side where the tree is intended to fall. Rather than being just another cut, this notch serves as the steering mechanism of the entire operation. It shapes the way the trunk will turn, guides the fall path, and provides the first element of control as gravity begins to take over. With the notch complete, the operator transitions to the opposite side and begins the back cut. Progress is steady and deliberate. As the cut advances, a steel wedge is introduced, ensuring the tree doesn't shift backward or compress the saw. The wedge adds lifting force, helping maintain the intended direction and supporting the controlled momentum of the tree as it prepares to move. Throughout the process, precision matters. The hinge wood, the uncut portion between the two cuts, is carefully preserved because it acts like a hinge on a door, allowing the tree to pivot rather than drop unpredictably. As the trunk gradually responds and begins to commit to the chosen direction, the operator follows a predetermined escape route, stepping clear while maintaining full awareness of the tree's motion. In the final moments, the tree settles into its trajectory and descends with purpose, landing within the planned zone. What might appear simple from the outside is actually a blend of judgment, patience, and respect for the forces at work. This approach demonstrates how proper cutting techniques, thoughtful use of wedges, and disciplined safety practices come together to create a professional, controlled tree felling operation. Logosol presents the B751 band sawmill, a purpose-built solution developed in-house to make timber production faster, more accurate, and far more accessible to both professionals and serious woodworkers. From the very first cut, the machine is designed to feel intuitive. Fixed depth of cut steps make it easy to dial in precise board dimensions, allowing operators to repeat cuts with confidence and consistency. Built in Sweden and engineered with a strong emphasis on reliability, capacity, and operator comfort, the B751 embodies a new generation of sawmill design, practical, efficient, and remarkably refined. At the center of the machine is a powerful saw head equipped with lightweight metal band wheels measuring 50 centimeters in diameter. These wheels are carefully balanced to minimize vibration and promote smooth, stable cutting. Integrated fan blades continuously blow sawdust away from the cut, improving visibility while also keeping the interior components cleaner. The result is easier blade changes, reduced maintenance demands, and a cleaner working environment overall. Thanks to its highly precise blade guidance system, technology normally reserved for machines in much higher price categories, the B751 delivers straight, clean cuts with impressive accuracy. The construction of the sawmill reflects the same attention to detail. It is engineered for log loading from either side, giving operators flexibility in different working conditions. The rail system and log bed are reinforced with a heavy-duty steel frame designed to sit directly on the ground, combining stability with durability. Logosol's patented log clamps and adjustable supports come standard, making it simple to position logs securely. Because the supports can be mounted freely along the crossbeams, switching between short material and long timber becomes quick and convenient. In its standard setup, the B751 provides a sawing length of 4.8 meters. For larger projects, the system can be extended, allowing the mill to grow as needs increase. With the ability to handle logs up to 75.1 centimeters in diameter, it offers the versatility required for everything from structural beams to fine woodworking stock. Power options are tailored to different working environments. The petrol version delivers complete mobility for off-grid locations, ideal for work deep in the forest or at remote job sites. The electric models, on the other hand, provide exceptionally efficient power delivery, often delivering nearly twice their rated output during demanding cuts. The fixed-step adjustment system for the saw head ensures fast, repeatable settings. One crank equals 1 inch, with an additional step built in to account for kerf. Combined with the last cut indicator, it becomes effortless to return to previous measurements and maintain uniform thickness throughout an entire project. Bringing together proven band sawmill principles with thoughtful engineering innovations, the Logosol B751 stands out as a robust, precise, and user-focused machine. Every detail, from its cutting performance to its ease of use, is designed to help operators produce quality timber with confidence, efficiency, and control. Prinz chain sawmills from Austria stand out as powerful, dependable solutions for precision timber processing, bringing together rugged engineering and impressive ease of use. Built for demanding environments and professional workloads, these systems are designed to deliver accuracy cut after cut, while maintaining the durability and efficiency that long-term operators depend on. From construction sites and sawmill yards to specialized timber operations, Prinz machines are created to work hard, perform consistently, and remain reliable over many seasons of use. One of the major strengths of the Prinz system is its thoughtful approach to maintenance and productivity. Chain replacement can be carried out quickly, directly on site, without interrupting work for long periods. This means less waiting, fewer interruptions, and more cutting time throughout the day. Tool-free chain tensioning further simplifies daily operation, allowing the operator to make precise adjustments safely and effortlessly. With correct tension at all times, the chain runs smoothly, cutting performance remains high, and unnecessary wear is avoided. Stability is another defining characteristic. Each sawmill is equipped with a robust stabilizer system that locks the machine securely in place during operation. This firm foundation translates into smoother, more confident cutting, even when working with oversized logs, hardwoods, or dense structural timber. Integrated chain lubrication in the bar head continuously supplies oil exactly where it is needed. This constant lubrication protects the chain and guide bar, significantly extending service life while supporting cleaner, more efficient cuts. Precision lies at the core of the Prinz philosophy. These chain sawmills are built to cut to the millimeter, making them ideal for applications where dimensional accuracy matters, from structural elements to specialty timber production. For projects requiring even tighter tolerances, An optional fine adjustment system allows for meticulous calibration, offering control that meets the expectations of high-value and technically demanding work. For clean finishes, double stabilizers at the end of the cut help ensure straight, vibration-free results. The improved surface quality is evident immediately, and the increased control enhances both productivity and operator safety. Each pass feels deliberate, guided, and predictable, essential qualities when handling valuable timber. Flexibility is built into the overall design. The package frame is available in multiple lengths, allowing users to select configurations that best match their material sizes and production needs. Whether working with shorter logs or handling larger industrial pieces, the modular concept ensures the sawmill can evolve and adapt as requirements change. Manufactured in Austria with a commitment to precision engineering, Prinz chain sawmills combine mechanical strength, modern design thinking, and user-focused functionality. The result is a highly efficient milling solution, one that delivers reliable accuracy, long-lasting performance, and professional cutting quality across a wide variety of working environments. The Beaver 633M four-sided planer is built for serious industrial work, delivering precise machining of solid timber on all four sides in just a single pass. With 6 powerful spindles, it can process large workpieces up to 330 by 230 millimeters, while maintaining stable feed speeds and consistently smooth surfaces. Its heavy-duty frame, centralized lubrication system, and pneumatic hold-down components work together to ensure long-term reliability and minimal downtime. Designed for continuous production, the Beaver 633M excels in creating accurately dimensioned timber, structural components, and high-quality planed materials for demanding woodworking applications. The Woodmizer LT15 is a versatile, compact, portable sawmill designed to offer reliable, high-quality timber production in a wide range of environments, from private woodlots to professional milling operations. Recognized worldwide for its durability and proven field performance, the LT15 is capable of handling logs up to roughly 70 centimeters in diameter and standard lengths of about 5.4 meters. When longer material is required, optional bed extensions allow the operator to expand capacity and process virtually unlimited log lengths. Flexibility is a defining feature of the LT15. The mill can be configured with petrol, diesel, or electric power units, giving users the freedom to choose the option that best matches their work location, energy access, and operating style. Integrated blade lubrication, fed from a dedicated water tank with a convenient on-off valve, helps reduce friction and resin buildup on the blade, supporting cleaner cuts and longer blade life. Adjustable blade guides and a straightforward blade tensioning system further enhance accuracy while keeping maintenance practical and efficient. The sawmill's solid steel bed frame is engineered to support heavy logs securely. Sturdy log clamps and adjustable side supports keep material firmly positioned, contributing to safer handling and precise cutting results. Despite its strength, the LT15 maintains a relatively compact footprint, making transport, setup, and relocation manageable for both occasional and frequent use. Whether producing structural lumber, beams, boards, or specialty wood products, the Woodmizer LT15 delivers dependable cutting performance, excellent dimensional control, and a balance of portability and power that continues to make it one of the most trusted portable sawmills in its class. The Arturkey Log Multi-Rip Saw MJLMR240A is shown working under factory conditions, delivering steady, efficient log processing. Designed for logs from 80 to 240 millimeters, it uses laser-guided alignment and multiple blades to achieve precise, productive cuts. With smooth operation and an easy, operator-friendly setup, it provides reliable performance for continuous production. The R63-4 B-frame sawmill is a vertical, single-tier cutting machine designed specifically for longitudinal ripping of logs and beams into finished timber. In operation, a rigid saw frame fitted with multiple blades travels smoothly along precision guides, allowing wood to be sliced efficiently with consistent thickness. Built on a heavy cast iron base, the machine features a mechanical feed gearbox and an upper pressure feed system, which together ensure stability, controlled movement, and reliable cutting at high capacity. Thanks to its durable construction and simple, serviceable design, the R63 4B performs effectively in both smaller workshops and full-scale industrial sawmill operations. This homemade sawmill is built around practicality and efficiency, offering a cutting length of 6.5 meters and running on a 10-horsepower electric drive. The project actually began much more simply, with a chainsaw mounted on a sled as the cutting unit. While that first design worked, it quickly revealed its limitations. Each cut took a long time. The chainsaw labored heavily, and fuel consumption was very high. The tank would empty after just a short work session, making the whole process slow and costly. To solve these problems, the owner rebuilt the system around an electric drive. The result is a smoother, quieter, and far more efficient sawmill. Cutting speeds increased noticeably, vibration was reduced, and there is no longer a need to constantly refuel or deal with exhaust fumes. Logs are placed on the bed with the help of a forklift, which keeps handling safe and controlled. Once positioned, the cutting height can be set precisely so the boards come out with the required dimensions. In terms of capability, the sawmill handles logs up to 6.5 meters long and about 50 centimeters in diameter. Power is delivered by a 7.5 kW motor spinning at 910 revolutions per minute, transferring motion through the drive system to produce a sprocket speed of around 500 revolutions per minute, and a chain cutting speed of approximately 23 meters per second. A 63 centimeter guide bar is fitted, and lubrication is handled by an oil pump sourced from a Stihl MS660, ensuring the chain stays properly oiled during continuous operation. This homemade log cutting machine offers a straightforward, practical way to prepare firewood. Powered by an electric motor running at about 700 revolutions per minute with roughly 2 kilowatts of output, it delivers steady cutting performance without much noise or fuel use. A securely mounted guide bar handles the cut, while oil is fed through a hose only when needed, reducing waste and mess. With adjustable guides and a fixed 35 centimeter stop, each piece of wood is cut to the same length, making the process fast, consistent, and easy to manage for everyday firewood preparation. The Africa XC160 is a heavy-duty log band sawmill designed specifically for situations where ordinary sawmills reach their limits. Engineered by Sarah and included in the Africa series, it is built for cutting extremely large and dense timber while maintaining industrial-grade precision and strength. This machine is intended for challenging environments, remote operations, and high-capacity facilities where reliability and cutting power are essential. The XC160 is capable of handling logs up to 160 centimeters in diameter, giving it the ability to process massive trunks that would be impossible for standard mills. The standard cutting length extends to 6 meters, and the system can be configured with extensions to accommodate longer material whenever projects require increased capacity. A 150 millimeter wide band blade with lengths between 7/110 and 605 millimeters allows deep, steady cutting and efficient material removal throughout each pass. At the core of the machine is an exceptionally strong and heavy frame. This structure absorbs vibration and stabilizes the entire sawing process, even when working with dense hardwood species or heavy log sections. Access to the saw blade is simplified with a hydraulically opening cover, improving operator safety and reducing downtime during blade changes and maintenance routines. Power is provided by a standard 32 kilowatt electric motor, with optional upgrades available for higher production demands. With a generous cutting width of 140 centimeters and advanced hydraulic support systems, the XC160 is designed for continuous operation. Under suitable conditions, output can reach up to 36 cubic meters of processed timber over an 8-hour shift. Overall, the Africa XC160 combines flexibility, durability, and practicality. It is ideally suited for stationary sawmilling plants, major timber operations, and demanding industrial environments where consistent, high-volume performance is not just beneficial, it is essential. The LS50 large-diameter log splitter attachment is built for a very specific purpose: dealing with oversized logs that ordinary firewood equipment simply isn't designed to handle efficiently. In many firewood operations, large rounds are the biggest slowdown in the entire workflow. They're heavy, awkward to move, and require repeated splitting before they can be processed further. The LS50 was developed precisely to remove that bottleneck. Unlike conventional standalone splitters, the LS50 is engineered as a forklift-mounted attachment. Installation is straightforward. The splitter connects directly to the forklift and works with its existing hydraulic system. There's no need for extra engines, belts, or auxiliary power units. This keeps the system simple, reduces maintenance requirements, and delivers powerful, consistent splitting force exactly when it's needed. In real-world conditions, oversized logs can quickly overwhelm even high-capacity firewood processors. Vertical hydraulic splitters can do the job, but they demand repeated handling, rotating, lifting, and repositioning. Each of those movements takes time. More importantly, they place physical strain on the operator and increase the risk of injury. The LS50 addresses this by taking the heaviest and most stubborn material and breaking it down before it ever reaches the main firewood equipment. The concept is straightforward but extremely effective. After large logs are cross-cut into rounds, the forklift lifts and positions each piece directly at the splitter. With precise hydraulic control, the operator can align the round, apply pressure, and perform a rough split. Massive sections of timber that would normally require multiple passes are quickly divided into more manageable pieces. These smaller sections can then move on to standard splitters or processors and be finished with far less effort. This pre-splitting strategy unlocks several advantages at once. Productivity increases because machines spend less time struggling through oversized material. Wear and tear on conventional splitters is reduced because they're no longer pushed beyond their comfort zone, and the overall workflow becomes smoother, more predictable, and easier to organize. Another major benefit is the reduction of manual labor. With the LS50, there's no need to roll heavy rounds across the ground, wrestle them into position, or physically push them into a splitter. The forklift handles all positioning work, allowing the operator to stay safely at the controls. Less bending, lifting, and dragging means fewer injuries, less fatigue, and a safer working environment overall. Durability and practicality also play a key role in the LS50 design. Built with rugged components and straightforward mechanics, it is intended for daily use in tough conditions. There are no overly complex systems to maintain or troubleshoot. Instead, the splitter focuses on reliability, consistent performance, and compatibility with existing equipment. Ultimately, the LS50 demonstrates how targeted engineering can completely transform a single stage of production, and in doing so, improve the entire firewood workflow. By combining forklift mobility with powerful hydraulic splitting, it turns what was once the most difficult part of processing into one of the most efficient. For operations that frequently encounter oversized timber, this attachment becomes more than just an accessory. It becomes an essential productivity tool. Faster processing, safer handling, reduced physical effort, and smoother workflow all come together, making the LS50 a highly effective solution for large diameter log management. The PME splitter is a high-performance firewood processing system built for users who need continuous, heavy-duty log splitting with minimal downtime. At its core is a 16-horsepower, 459cc petrol engine that delivers dependable power, driving a 22 GPM two-stage hydraulic pump. This combination provides fast approach speeds when the ram is unloaded, then automatically switches to high-pressure mode when resistance increases, ensuring strong splitting force without sacrificing cycle time. This balanced hydraulic system allows the PME splitter to handle knotty hardwoods, irregular logs, and varying diameters with smooth, predictable performance. Operators benefit from consistent feeding, controlled movement, and efficient processing, even during long working shifts. To further streamline production, the machine is equipped with an integrated elevator that carries split firewood away from the work area, reducing lifting, stacking, and unnecessary handling. A disc cleaner helps remove loose bark and debris, producing cleaner firewood and keeping the working zone tidier. The powered in-feed ring lifter adds another layer of convenience, allowing heavy rounds to be positioned effortlessly for splitting. Designed with productivity, safety, and operator comfort in mind, the PME splitter brings together power, automation, and intelligent material handling, making it an excellent choice for professional firewood producers seeking high output with less physical strain and more reliable day-to-day performance. This homemade fast log splitter is powered by a dependable 14-horsepower Lister engine and is capable of generating up to 30 tons of splitting force. giving it the strength to tackle tough, knotted wood. It can handle logs up to 60 centimeters in both diameter and length, making it suitable for large rounds that are difficult to process manually. Depending on log size and wood type, it produces around 3 to 5 cubic meters of firewood per hour. With the addition of a conveyor belt, the machine now moves split pieces away automatically, improving material flow, reducing handling time, and greatly increasing overall production efficiency. The Built-Right 11 HPWS is a compact yet fully commercial wood splitter designed to deliver high productivity in professional firewood operations. Powered by an 11-horsepower Honda gasoline engine, it provides dependable hydraulic performance for continuous splitting under load. A hydraulic 4-way wedge comes standard, and the welded chip and bark separation grate is built directly into the frame, helping keep the work area cleaner and improving visibility and efficiency while splitting. The machine is towable from both ends, making it easy to move around the yard, position at the wood pile, or transport safely on the road to different job sites. A wide range of options allows the splitter to be tailored to specific needs, including 6, 8, or 10-way wedges, a 10-horsepower coal or diesel engine, and a hydraulic log lifter for handling heavy rounds without strain. Customers can also choose a larger 5-inch cylinder and stroke lengths of 32, 36, or 48 inches to match production goals. The model shown is equipped with a log lift and a 10-way wedge, significantly boosting output while reducing manual handling, resulting in faster, cleaner, and more consistent professional firewood production. The Mini Shredder is a compact, purpose-built wood shredding machine designed to process wood waste, branches, damaged pallets, and offcuts directly at the source. It is well suited for workshops, small factories, farms, landscaping operations, and locations where space is limited, but reliable waste handling is still essential. Despite its modest size, the machine delivers steady performance and consistent output, helping reduce disposal costs and turning bulky wood scraps into manageable material. At the heart of the Mini Shredder is a heavy-duty steel shredding chamber equipped with hardened cutting blades. These blades grip, tear, and shred wood into smaller, more uniform fragments. The optimized rotor design helps balance the machine, reducing vibration, noise, and wear on components. This design also lowers the chance of jamming, allowing continuous operation and better overall efficiency. By reducing the volume of wood significantly, handling, storage, and transport become easier and far more economical. Safety and ease of use are key priorities in the machine's construction. The feeding inlet is shaped to guide material safely into the shredding chamber, while protective covers shield moving parts from accidental contact. An emergency stop system allows the operator to immediately halt the machine if needed, adding an extra layer of protection. Routine maintenance is simplified through easy access points for cleaning, blade inspection, and replacement, helping keep downtime to a minimum. Because of its compact footprint, the Mini Shredder can be installed in tight working areas or relocated between job sites with minimal effort. The shredded output can be reused in multiple ways, including biomass fuel production, composting, bedding material, or as feedstock for additional recycling processes. Combining durability, efficiency, portability, and straightforward operation, the Mini Shredder offers a practical and cost-effective solution for small-scale wood shredding and waste management, helping convert problem materials into useful resources. How much does a cubic meter of boards really cost? That question becomes easier to answer when the process is seen in action. Not in a factory, but on a small, practical setup using a chainsaw-powered sawmill. After a load of firewood is unloaded from a logging truck, several logs remain. They aren't straight, they aren't uniform, and at first glance they look like material destined only for burning. Instead of being discarded, they're given a second life, turned into usable lumber. The chainsaw sawmill is assembled directly on site, right where the logs are lying. There's no elaborate foundation or heavy machinery required. The log is rotated upside down, positioned carefully and secured with simple braces and supports so it stays stable throughout the cut. From this perspective, the construction of the device becomes immediately understandable. A guiding frame, the chainsaw carriage, and the log bed working together to create straight, usable boards. While this setup is far from industrial-scale production, it was never meant to compete with factory sawmills. Its purpose is different. For private landowners, homesteaders, or anyone who occasionally needs lumber for repairs or small projects, a chainsaw sawmill offers accessibility. Instead of transporting logs to a distant mill or buying finished boards at retail prices, the lumber can be created right where the wood already is. Once assembly is completed and everything is secure, the cutting begins. The chainsaw glides along the guide, gradually opening up the log layer by layer. Each pass reveals a fresh surface, transforming what once looked like rough firewood into recognizable boards. One of the most appealing advantages of this system is how quickly it can be set up. Uneven ground, temporary work sites, and remote forest locations pose little challenge. The sawmill adapts to the environment, not the other way around. When the cutting is finished, it's time to evaluate the results. Compared with a professional sawmill, the accuracy is more modest, but still surprisingly good considering the simplicity of the approach. Beams and boards of different dimensions can be produced, up to 6 meters in length. The thickness is chosen based on what the project requires, not on what the hardware store happens to sell. In this demonstration, beams of roughly 85 by 85 millimeters are produced, along with thinner planks and thicker construction boards. Small deviations, perhaps a few millimeters here and there, are normal. For most household projects, this level of precision is more than acceptable. Boards around 30 millimeters thick, as well as heavier 50 millimeter pieces, are obtained without difficulty. These are ideal for garden benches, sheds, temporary supports, fencing, flooring in utility buildings, and countless other do-it-yourself structures. A major advantage of this method lies in material efficiency. Wood that would otherwise be burned becomes a valuable building resource. Instead of paying full retail for lumber, these boards are produced practically for the cost of fuel, chain wear, and time. And if more precision is needed later, the material can always be refined on planers, jointers, or stationary woodworking machines to achieve exact dimensions. The species of wood plays its role as well. Softwoods like spruce tend to cut more predictably, producing boards with relatively consistent thickness. Species such as alder or aspen, which are lighter and more flexible, may vibrate slightly under the chain, affecting accuracy by small margins. Even so, the resulting lumber remains perfectly usable for non-structural and everyday household tasks. Ultimately, this demonstration highlights more than just an inexpensive way to produce boards. It illustrates a different way of thinking about wood as a resource that can be fully utilized rather than partly discarded. A chainsaw-powered sawmill proves that with the right setup, leftover logs can be transformed quickly and effectively into practical timber, reducing waste, lowering expenses, and giving homeowners far more control over their own building materials. And when the last board is stacked and the saw is finally switched off, the real answer to the question becomes clear. The cost of a cubic meter of boards isn't just measured in money, it's also measured in resourcefulness, efficiency, and the ability to turn what once looked useless into something genuinely valuable.